G'day and welcome to Meet the Dressed, where we interview Big Business Australia, occasionally middle management, and sometimes people that just have proper jobs. I'm your host, Randy Daly, and today I'm interviewing Miss Dimity Clark, which she is the founding director for one of Australia's big business clothing companies. Miss Dimity?
It's great to be here, Randy.
It's great to have you. You don't mind if we ask you a few questions about your clothing company there, do you?
No worries, Randy.
Well, to start off, how did your company start?
Well, I was up with a job and, everything was all right, except I kept running out of cash. And so my friend Deirdre says to me, "Why don't you start your own company?" And I'm like, alright, but what would I sell? And she didn't know, so I thought about it for a while and I looked around and a lot of people were wearing t-shirts. So I thought, alright, I'll sell t-shirts.
And did this company of yours make money right away?
Oh, not really. We didn't really make any money right away, nobody was buying the t-shirts. And then I was selling them at my stall at the Sydney Harbour, and this bloke comes up to me and he's like, "You should put designs on those t-shirts." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he says, "Yeah, have a look at my designs." So I had a look at them and they were alright. So I put designs on the t-shirts. And then, people just kept on buying them like crazy. And we couldn't keep up.
With demand?
Oh yeah, we kept running out of them. And so, we didn't really know what to do then. So we put the prices up. We put the prices way up. But people just kept on buying them.
Yes, right. Who were the specific people that were buying these t-shirts?
Well, lots of different people were buying, especially the non-Australians. And we sold so many, we had to put them in proper stores and everything. And then it was crazy. We just couldn't keep up.
Yes, well, how did you come up with the name of your company?
Well, that was really hard. And so I went and asked my mum, because my mum always has such good ideas.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Mum, what should I call my company?" And she's like, "You've got a company?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you." And she's like, "Well, what does it do?" And I'm like, "Well, we make t-shirts." And people really like them, they've got designs on them. And we were just making t-shirts, and then I looked around and I saw that people were wearing board shorts too. So we decided to sell board shorts, and we put designs on them too. And it was crazy, people just kept buying them.
Yes.
And then, so I talked to my mum about what should I call this really cool company? And she's like, "Why don't you look at Australian songs? Because you want it to be really Australian with all those non-Australians buying them." And so I thought, I knew two Australian songs. I knew Advance Australia Fair and We'll Sing Matilda.
Right.
And I looked at Advance Australia Fair first because, it's kind of a business song. And it was kind of boring. So then I looked at Waltzing Matilda, and we couldn't call it Waltzing Matilda because that name was already taken. And Billy T, Billy T?
Yeah.
Well, that was already taken. So then we thought, well, what about Billy Bomb? Jolly Swag Man, Camping by the Billy Bomb.
Yes, I've heard the song before.
Oh, right. Alright, so we called it Billy Bomb, and people really liked it. They just kept on buying
They just kept on buying them, I see.
Yeah, and then we just put the word Billy Bomb on the t-shirts, and people bought those too. It was crazy.
Was it? Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Dimity Clark, for enlightening us with your big business Australian knowledge. I'm Randy Daly, this has been Dimity Clark, and I will see all you in the next video. Bye bye!